Red don't spam.
Not
Don't
even a
kick
minute
me.
in and you're already in trouble.
Go touch water.
It's it's what I do.
Ah yes, thank you Twitch for reminding me to watch the stream that I'm currently watching and a part of.
Yes,
I appreciate
thank
it.
you. Wonderful, wonderful job, Twitch.
Hey. Did you know I was Liv? Because I'm Liv.
Hey, Liv.
Hey, I wasn't aware you'd live. I thought you were Vess.
Hey fish.
I know, right?
Hate class.
It's a shocking revelation so early.
Welcome Eskel. Hey Phoenix.
That is in fact me, Fish. It is Mr. Afro himself.
Indeed. You wouldn't be able to tell
It's
from
Afro
the,
in
from his
Observer.
portrait though. It's all hidden by the hat.
It's a very heavy hat. It holds it all down very well.
Yeah.
It's software in Cowboy Man.
Alright,
Oh, no.
Mr. Cowboy and Mr. OBS in the PNG.
Yeah, in the PNG.
Vess, why did you pin that?
Oh no. The software bit is spreading. More people are using it.
Because it's too good to forget.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm gonna unpin it. You can't stop me. Hey, welcome in, Synth.
Hey, Sid.
Hey Synth.
Don't DM it.
Why not?
I'm gonna report the message.
Here's pings. Yams. It's software. Ah, yes.
Hey Moth.
I'm gonna super react you.
Oop.
Oh no.
Those are so
My
silly.
Wi-Fi.
Oh. The
Yeah.
internet acting up?
There was a split second
Yeah.
of hiccup there, it seemed.
Yeah, I saw it too.
It's going.
I'm gonna I'm gonna be real. As soon as I saw the hiccup on stream, I immediately looked at mine because I was expecting it to be on my end.
I wonder. I want to do
Nope, it's my end.
a speed test just for fun.
Oh boy.
A speed test while I'm in a VC and also on a stream. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh yeah, no. It's gonna be immaculate. It'll be the fastest you've ever seen it.
Well, I mean, it's certainly not bad.
Yeah, I mean, you currently have the hyper giga chat internet. So,
I
like,
do. I have 941 up and 931 down.
Bruh.
The one good thing I enjoy about living in a city.
I have like 3 gigabytes up and 30 down.
Gigabytes?
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Are you sure you mean gigabytes and not megabytes?
It's 5 during the day. Every 100 is 1.
No, every 1,000 is 1 gigabyte.
I'm getting Google.
So you have 300 up, and is that 3 gigabytes down still? Like, good lord.
I must know your secrets. How did you steal NASA's internet?
That's ridiculous.
I have half of a gigabit.
Gigalabit.
I love it. This is now the official term.
Hey, that means my internet's twice as fast as Vesta's. Let's go.
I think mine's usually about on.
I'm
par
banning
with
red.
Vesta's, I think.
Yeah, that worked out well for you last time, didn't it?
Oh man. It is always a treat dropping in here. Every time.
It is fun.
Banning red from the cowboy hat.
Oh, you wouldn't dare.
You're gonna steal all of his Riz points if you do that. He'll be dropped down to negative again.
I like that you threw in the again there, because you knew I was in the negative before.
Yeah, you picked up the hat and you
He
gained
won't get the
positive, and-
Dragonborn with us.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's just mean.
Yeah.
I just got it.
Yeah, he can't do the under the tilted hat look at people to get that, effect.
Speaking of
Hair.
Dragonborn with us.
Are we talking about waifus now?
It would seem so.
They want to get rid of half races and
Indeed. Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
That's silly.
There is so much stuff about one D&D that is just... There's a reason every time my friends and I looked at it, like my DM friends and I looked at it, we're like, that right there, that's a neat idea. Everything else about this, trash can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people were saying that half races are inherently racist.
Yeah.
Because of like a half breed or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so stupid. I don't get the internet sometimes where it's like that's not how this works.
Like, yeah, because you can be racist against the dude that went and had a child with a dragon or something.
Apparently. Yeah. Yes, Samurai is a great example of that.
I mean technically that makes it racist saying it's racist to have a relationship with someone who's different with you, which isn't right.
Yeah.
Have a good lurk, Phoenix. Lyric?
Yeah. Lyric. You've been hitting the cowboy
Have a
whiskey
good
early
lurk,
today?
Phoenix.
I've been hitting the painkillers and things because I've been sick all day.
Yeah, oh yeah, that'll do it.
Does not do wonders for your enunciation.
Yeah, usually not.
I'll just never understand some people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's some people that just aren't worth trying to understand.
No, that too. That too. Me looks off mountain at the general populace. I no understand you. I stay here on mountain, away from you people. You people
Mountain
disturb
good.
me. Yeah,
Mountain
mountain good. Mountain good. I can neither confirm nor deny this for legal reasons, Synth.
Mostly liquids. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems accurate. Full of microplastics.
Yeah. Yep. Microplastic blood.
Speaking of monsters,
Oh, yes.
I know what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah. I only just heard about this, so I get to be the uninformed person of the group, as usual.
Monster Energy Drink is suing a game that has less than 10 viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay, Nemus. We understand. You're on Australia time. The void is strange.
The upside down. Yeah, what's the name of the game? It's Lord, I can't actually remember the name of the game now. But they have the word monsters in the name of, like, the title of the game. Ah, there it is. Dark Deception, Monsters and Mortals.
Yeah.
Monsters and Mortals. Yeah, I just looked it up.
And they're trying to say that they can't use the word monsters.
Because it would confuse consumers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't use the word. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think the only confusing thing about this is how they thought this would work.
Because they think they have enough money to drag it out long enough that the company just gives up.
True. That is most big companies nowadays.
Don't worry, Samurai. They're also trying to prevent them from using the word beasts in any capacity or any logo that has claw marks and a black and green color scheme.
Yeah.
It is very silly.
Yeah, it is. Like I said, I just heard about this specific instance of it today, and it is hilarious.
Fun
It's
fact that you say that,
mind-numbing.
Mimus. Monster Hunter in shambles right now because Monster tried to sue Capcom over Monster Hunter as well.
Yeah.
They did, and literally didn't even make it into court, if I recall correctly.
Yep.
Monster Energy is just a meme at this point.
Oh, 100%.
They won the Bang lawsuit. And this is what they do now.
Part of the reason I feel like they think they can get away with this is because they recently sued Ubisoft and won for this same thing, for a game that had the word monster in it.
Synth.
Here,
Quiet.
I will do my I'll do my best impression here. Breaking news: Vest sued by owls for taking their likeness without express written consent. More at 11. All right.
Vess is going to Harpy jail.
At Samurai Ditwichin Bang Energy Drink.
See, Mimus, the
Bang Energy Drink said it had like some super vitamin in it when it didn't.
Mimus, the reason that Monster is doing things like this, or at least the reason
And
people
they made
think
tons
that
of
they're targeting
health-related claims.
these smaller companies, is so they have a legal precedent to go after larger companies for this, which is completely inane and will not work that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they have like the barest possible grasp on the legal system and read something out of context once and were like, hey, we kind of understand this. We have no clue about the rest of it, but this I think makes sense. Let's try it.
Yeah. There's a lot of things with the legal system that you can just try
It's just a
as long as
cash
you have
grab.
enough money.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely just a cash grab. Like they're just trying to snatch up as much money as they possibly can before they eat the dumpster. Because let's be real, with the advent of stuff like gamer subs and G Fuel and everything like that, people are moving away from like things like Bang and monsters to
things
so
that are
hard.
just super loaded down with sugar.
Yeah. Looks at Red Bull.
Oh god, Red Bull. I drank a Red Bull exactly one time, and
Same.
I think I nearly had a heart attack. I will not drink a Red Bull
They are
again.
using lawyers because they are sitting around getting paid full money for being on retainer.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've had a Red Bull once, and it was I don't even think I
So
had the
they
full Red
aren't
Bull.
doing anything.
I think I took like 2 drinks out of the Red Bull and they just dumped it down the nearest drain. Like it's just ugh.
I don't do energy drinks.
I never did energy drinks until I started having gamer subs, and
Yeah.
it just tastes good. That's usually why I haven't drunk energy drinks, because they usually don't taste very good. But gamer subs does taste pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like I never really did regular Monster. I did
Sponsor
the
us.
yeah, sponsor. Sponsor the perp.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear that Twitch? You hear that gamer
One
subs?
time, I chugged 2 monsters back to back and had heart arrhythmia.
That's not
Yeah.
good.
That sounds about right.
I think you're banned from energy drinks now, Vess.
I am. It's okay. I couldn't sleep.
Gee, I wonder
I
why.
had to be awake.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I used to drink the tea monsters. I think they were called rehabs before because they had like no sugar and were like super low on all the other stuff. But then gamer subs came around and I was like,
Yeah,
this is cheaper.
Yes,
and it
this
tastes
is
better.
just better.
It's just better. Like, because energy drinks do absolutely nothing for me because like no thyroid means like that kind of stuff. Just yeah, it does nothing. It just tastes good. And I'm not the type of person to just drink water, like just plain water. Unless I absolutely have nothing else on hand, I just can't do it.
Nah, I will drink plain water all day, every day.
Yeah. And then again, I've also been referred to as a cactus of a person that like somehow functions on like
I'd totally do a
liquids.
Gamer Soups sponsorship. It was pretty good, but I will say I still like having some coffee in the morning.
Tundra brand coffee, I can see it now.
We're
Even if for the
I guess
taste
we
of the
rebranded.
coffee.
We're not a cafe anymore, are we?
I don't think we can still do coffee. Yeah, there's a specific kind of coffee that I do. Like, I don't drink coffee very often, but when I do, it's good.
The Solstice Brew.
That just
Solstice
sounds nice.
Yeah, that just sounds good.
Like I'm not a fan of a coffee, but if somebody handed me something called the Solstice Brew, I would try it.
Yeah. We're brainstorming brands.
Hey
right now.
companies, have me name your stuff. Thank you.
Yeah, we found the niche. We know what we must do now.
She's cornering the market. Let's go.
Yes. Yeah.
Seth, try to watch your language, please.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what was it? I think GamerSubs does have a couple caffeine free. Yeah, they have caffeine free ones.
I'm pretty sure they do, yeah.
Caffeine gum is bad, so aren't caffeine stuff. Not that good.
Yeah. Yeah, I try and stay away from most caffeine things. Not so much because it like messes me up or anything like that, but just because it doesn't do anything for me. So there's not really any point in me like having the caffeine.
Yeah. I just try. I try not to drink energy drinks super often, or at least I used to not. I drink a bottle of water filled with Gamer Subs every day now.
Yeah.
But I've just always been told like caffeine isn't good for you. It can be addictive. Try not to use it too much. And so
Oh yeah.
I never really saw the draw of energy drinks all that much.
Yeah. I've definitely.
I
Seen
may
what,
get some gamer soups later.
Talking of that, I need to order some new Gamer Subs for myself. My guacamole gamer fart is almost out.
Yeah, I have like a stockpile of like I bought like 2 of each flavor that I actually like, so I just have a stockpile where like once I get like down to like half a container of like the flavors that I like consistently use, I like
Yeah.
order an extra container of it.
I
But, yeah.
am at like 10 scoops left of mine. I've needed to order some for a while. I've just been putting it off.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been pretty consistently getting the black tea passion fruit one because I'm a sucker for good tea, and the black tea passion fruit
I've been
one is
putting
just-
it off too.
D-class, that's not what either of those medicines are used for.
Yeah, no, that's
There's
melatonin
is for
to help you
sleeping.
sleep. Yeah.
I've been putting off buying a lot of stuff.
I mean, you do have a medical thing coming up. It makes sense that you
Yeah.
wouldn't really be spending a ton of money.
Yeah. And who's going to grab the packages?
Exactly.
Yeah, that too.
Just train your dog to go grab the packages for you.
Yeah.
She's a smart girl. She'll be able to do it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. You know the one thing that I'm still surprised by, and I will attempt to corner the market on if I ever somehow got a deal with GamerSups. I don't see it ever happening because
Yeah.
yeah.
My
But yeah,
doggo
if it
might
ever
need
did-
to stay with someone else because I may be temporarily allergic to her after getting bone marrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
You may
yeah.
have a reaction to it.
Yeah. Yeah, that might be a thing for a short while. But yeah, like I am still baffled by the fact that there's not an actual raspberry flavor for GamerSups.
They're
There's blue
like,
raspberry.
I was
There
gonna say,
isn't.
do you mean
Raspberry
blue
flavor.
raz?
Yeah. You know, there's not a raspberry flavor and there's not an orange flavor. So I kept telling myself, you know,
No, actually, okay. So
Raspberry
do we
orange.
count orange creamsicle? Because I believe that somebody, I don't remember who, but somebody here just recently got a partnership and they're making their flavor orange creamsicle.
you know, on the orange front, I would say that. Yeah, sure, that can count on the orange front. But yeah, there's still no raspberry flavor of any kind, and it's baffling.
I wouldn't count it as orange either, D class, but it has orange in the word. So
Yeah. Yeah.
so we're
But yeah,
counting
I
it
was-
as just like a try.
Yeah, but yeah, like my idea was like raspberry blood
What
orange.
would my flavor
if I was
be?
to get one.
What would your flavor be?
I don't know what the flavor would be, but I could think of a name for it.
I'm thinking hot cocoa because of the whole Tundra thing and just like have a warm drink to keep inside with you. But that absolutely would not work in like energy drink form.
Yeah. My brain, as soon as we started thinking about like a potential flavor for Fest, my brain just immediately said Tundra berry.
Oh, I like that for a name.
Easily. Just doing cookies and cream wouldn't be bad, but again with energy drink form would be hard.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can make orange creamsicle work, I haven't actually had it, but if they can make that
Yeah.
work, I'm sure they would be able to make cookies and cream work.
Yeah, I could see them managing to pull off a lot of different things, but yeah, that would be the one. I feel like legitimately the flavor would probably be the hardest thing to figure out, more so than the name.
Yeah, the name Tundra Berry, I really like that name, but the flavor is a little more tricky.
Yeah.
Could be blackberry flavored.
Yeah, I don't think they
Blackberry,
have,
okay.
I don't think they have anything blackberry either.
I don't think I've ever actually had a blackberry.
Great.
I will say that I am 100% biased because raspberries are the superior berry, and I will die on that hill. But blackberries, they're all right.
Observer.
I've had raspberries. No, go ahead.
My man.
I think she's gonna hurt
My
you.
software.
Software.
Why?
I like tart
Blackberries are
things.
great.
Yeah, blackberries are pretty solid, but I can never be swayed.
Blackberries are
against
great in
wonderful
jam.
red berry. Blackberry jam.
Thank you for redeem.
See, I've had a lot of different kinds of berries because we had a bunch of different berry vines at where I used to live out in the countryside of indeterminate location. But we didn't have any blackberries, and I never had any want to go somewhere and buy berries, because why would I spend money on something when I could just go in the backyard and pick it straight off of the vine or the
Yeah, it's
bush, depending
understandable.
on what berry it is.
Boomer.
Oh, hush. I'm 24, I'm not a boomer.
Yeah, if anybody's the boomer in this situation, it's me. Fucking, oh god.
I'm joking.
26 now? Yeah, 26.
Are you
Ugh.
26? I thought you were the same age as me.
No. Yeah, 26 was January, so yeah, I'll be 27 next year.
Oh, here's
Lord.
another fun topic.
Uh-oh. I've never had a mulberry before.
I've had them, but I don't remember what they are. Like, right offhand.
I'm pretty sure they're used to make, like, alcohols and things.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So I was playing some Elder Scrolls Online recently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And some people were from Final Fantasy.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Yeah. Observer knows where it's going.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is...
They were being elitists in chat.
Yeah,
Great
a
divide.
classic.
Yep. I feel like that is just every MMO. Like, if you're in an MMO and you play that MMO, as soon as someone from a different MMO joins, they're immediately like, oh, I'm better than these people.
Yeah, we're so much better than you because we play a different MMO.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, Fish, what do you mean, wait, really? I don't know what that's in reference to.
How come you can't be every class in this game? Why is the fishing worse? Why is this worse?
Yeah,
that's-
that is... That... I feel like that is like...
It was just being spammed in chat.
Yeah, that's when you get a world ban, baby.
Oh yeah.
Not every MO is the same.
Yeah, like, that's the big thing, is like, I don't get why people, like, expect, like,
People need to get
MMOs to all
that.
just be on the same like wavelength where it's like, oh yeah, everything works the same. Like that's not. Why would there be different MMOs if they all worked the same? Like
It
that's
would be boring if they were all the same.
Yeah, like
exactly.
Final Fantasy XIV has a lot of things that are useful and very convenient for players, but it gets a lot of people who jump in with that as their first MMO completely confused about what the standard MMO is like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a very easy opt-in type MMO where like it has a lot of quality things that just make people like when they go to something else be like, huh?
Yeah. D-Class,
And
doesn't Stardew's fishing suck? Or am I misremembering?
I don't know. I have never played Stardew. I've seen people play it, but I've
Most
never played
people
myself.
who jump into ESO do decent for a while, till you hit the past level 50, which you hit champion points.
Oh, I brought the lurker back. Uh-oh.
Oh.
I made him mad.
They unlurked.
And you need to level to 160 champ to get gear that doesn't drop off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
it's a
a
lot.
grind. Standard for an MMO, but it's still it can be harsh sometimes.
Not an MMO, but I can safely say I have done stupid
It's not that
grinds
bad
for things.
compared to other games.
Looks at my old Bloodborne save. I max leveled a character in Bloodborne.
Oh, did you do it legit, or did you use the chalice? That's a colloquial name I can't actually say on stream.
Yeah. No, I didn't learn about that until like 3 years later. I suffered.
That's horrible.
Yeah, no, that was 50 hours of pain and suffering.
But ESO suffers from you need to go and get sky shards to get skill points to be able to do crafting and some skill lines.
Oof.
Yeah, you have to go get the MacGuffin to be able to do the specific thing.
You require the MacGuffin's MacGuffin to MacGuffin.
Because after level 50 you stop getting skill points.
Ah, that's gross.
Yeah, that's rough.
And this is making me
You
want to
think
pick
that's rough?
Final Fantasy XIV up again.
No, you must resist, brother.
I was looking for a staff for my build on ESO.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It is 500k gold,
Ugh.
Oh.
or I can go farm.
Ah, yes. The how much do I value my time option.
It reminds me of trying to be a crafter in Final Fantasy XIV, where it's like, ah, yes, I can go and I can farm this other class up to level 70 so I can get this one specific item, or I can pay 485,000 gil for it on the market board.
Yeah. Looks at current wallet, 50 gil.
It looks at fact I have been walking around because I don't have the money to teleport.
I'm running around with like 20k gold. So,
You're almost there. That's what,
Yeah.
like, it's what, like 5%?
almost.
Yeah, you're like a 25th of the way there. Don't worry.
In what world?
You're practically there already.
Yeah.
No. I'm not.
You just have to cause a bit overflow error and cause it to jump by like an extra 3 zeros, and
Yeah,
you could go.
All you have to do is stop buying a coffee every morning, and you'll be there in 10 years.
Bruh. Don't judge my coffee habits.
No, but it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Mr. Cowboy Hat.
Hey, the hat is cool, and you know it.
No one would recognize it without it.
It is my one defining characteristic.
That is legitimately me with my beanie and goggles, though. Like, if I didn't wear that, I'm almost 100% certain, like, 80% of the people I know would just be like, who's that?
Who's this stranger?
Who's this bald man?
I'm working to save up money for new games coming out.
Mm. Yeah, I know you're keeping an eye on Stalker 2, which is coming out, I think, end of the year.
Yeah.
But anything else aside from that
Hopefully.
you're keeping an eye on?
Not really.
I get that. Yeah, I'm kind of keeping an eye on Stalker 2, but for the most part, I'm sitting there like staring like a rabid dog looking at like food, like at Armored
I
Core
got
6.
stuff
Like,
wishlisted, but
It's this thing like, I don't like spending money, but when it comes to video games,
yeah,
oh boy.
yeah. Well, I mean, I've been an Armored Core fan. Like, my first Armored Core game was I think it was Armored Core 2 or Armored Core 3 on the PS2. So I've been on the Armored Core train for a long time, and then I've been suffering a
not
tear
really
drought
anything
since
with a date
2013.
besides saying 2023.
Yeah.
I've never actually played an Armored Core game before. I've got a friend
Yeah.
though that's super into the games, and he has convinced me to try out Armored Core 6 whenever it releases.
Yeah, I think my rabid enthusiasm managed to convince like half of my server to buy a game when it came out.
I mean, to be fair, you would also, if somebody just insinuates that they're interested in it, you would probably just gift it to them.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. It would not be the first time I've done something potentially egregious like that, where it's just like, yes, this is on sale. How many people
Potentially,
are
he
in my
says.
server?
Potentially, he says.
Yeah. Hey, you can't hold the EDF like
Cough asterisk Earth
Yeah,
Defense
there it
Force
is.
cough asterisk.
I was wondering how long it would be before one of you guys mentions EDF.
yeah, you can't hold that against me. You can't tell a man not to throw EDF at an entire server of people when it's like $5. You just can't.
It's just never gonna happen.
Yeah, no, like that thing goes on sale, and I look at my Steam friends list, and I see someone that doesn't have it, and I go, you do now. You may never play this
Get your
game, but you're
EDFs,
getting
get
it.
your EDFs for free.
Get your EDFs here.
People that make
Like a
EDF,
hot
you hear
dog
that?
vendor.
Yeah. Yeah, EDF creators. I'm supplying the world with EDF. You know, feel free to hit Vess up, or me, or Red, or anybody really. Just somebody. We need more. I want to know when the port for EDF 6 is coming out.
I don't think I've ever seen an EDF fan that did not go full hog into loving EDF.
Yeah.
I've never seen just like a casual like, oh yeah, EDF's aight. I'll play it on
Yeah.
occasion.
Yeah, there's quite a few EDF games. EDF 4.1 is kind of its own thing storyline wise, and then EDF 5 It was like a soft reboot of the franchise, and EDF 6 came out in Japan last year, so it'll hopefully be coming out in the US sometime this year. Please, maybe.
Please, I beg of you.
Yeah, exactly.
The dub
please.
ports are great.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I love the over-the-top B-movie script acting from every EDF game. Just, they look just like us.
Frog
resemblance is
walks around.
uncanny.
Frog walks around corner.
Yeah, giant walking frog. It looks just like us.
And
So
then meanwhile, later on in the game, like actual man just scaled up walks out. It's like, oh, it looks so weird.
yeah, the actual like humanoid alien walks out. It's just like, it looks nothing like us. It's so
Cockroaches
hideous.
from Mars.
Yeah, like the acting is so ridiculous. It's just great.
I've played EDF4 before. I don't think I've ever actually had that game crash.
Oh
like,
yeah, no. Yeah.
like for what you were able to do in that game, it is shockingly stable.
Oh yeah, and it runs on even low-end stuff shockingly well. Like
one of the games was ported to PSP.
Yeah.
Like it is a shockingly easy to run game.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what they did with the engine specifically to make it work so, like, smoothly, but they did something right, and I've just been rolling with that pretty much ever since.
Bethesda needs to take notes.
Yeah.
Bethesda could never.
You know. I'm now just imagining a horde, like...
Looking at being 90 when the
thing.
next Elder Scrolls comes out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I will have officially integrated into the suit of armor by then just to survive long enough to see it release.
Didn't they announce it?
I don't know, did they?
Like, I swear
Yes,
I thought that they announced
they did.
Elder Scrolls 6 or whatever number it is now.
They showed a trailer.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't go the way of Metroid Prime 4 where they show a trailer and then we get absolutely zero news for the next 4 years.
Oh, yeah.
Heh.
Yeah.
Guess what, Red?
Don't tell me. Has it been 4 years?
I feel like it's been like 2.
Yes. It's been 4 years.
Oh, God.
Was it announced at the same time as Metroid Prime 4 then? Was it announced at the same E3?
No idea.
God, that...
I just realized Software and Cowboy Man
It was
is still
literally
pinned.
37 seconds long, lol.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, wasn't it literally just like a panning shot of some scenery too, and then
I'm
the
pretty
like,
sure
Elder
it
Scrolls,
was.
like
Yeah.
logo? Yeah.
Which, to be fair, a little bit better than what Metroid Prime 4 got, where it was literally just the Metroid Prime logo faded in with a 4 on it.
Yeah.
Oh, she's pulling it up.
No, we're getting the funny.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Yep, here we go. Breaking past that fog.
Oh yeah. Take it.
It's just, I remember that the first time I saw that trailer, I was like, man,
Lol.
that's
It's
super
great.
similar to the Demon Souls intro,
Oh,
where it's
yeah.
just panning through like fog.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. Like if it had panned over a valley, I would have been like, Demon Souls? Is that you?
It's at least
Like,
going
didn't
to
we
be
just
3
get
more
one?
years.
Oh yeah, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like they're kind of like they kind of stupidly did the same thing that Cyberpunk did, where they're like, let's release a trailer 8 years before the game comes out.
Yeah, let's release a trailer showing that we have trademarked
A trailer
the
in
title.
2013.
Yeah. Oh man.
God, did Cyberpunk have a trailer in 2013? Has it really been that
Then
long ago?
release the game in 2020.
Yeah, there was literally a
Yes.
7-year gap between the first evidence.
They
of
removed
its
it from
existence to
YouTube, I
release.
think.
Crash, that makes
Yeah.
me feel old.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah, there's quite a few games that hit that not done on release thing.
Yeah, that's definitely a modern issue of just
It
like
is a recurring
yes.
issue of the modern era.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's why I'm. Oh man.
Yeah, No Man's Sky, I see that.
Yeah. Papa FromSoft, thank you for delivering finished games on time.
the original came out 10 years ago.
Jesus. Yeah. I ate.
They had a 2018, 2019 trailer at E3.
Yeah. Like on one hand, like I feel like on one hand, like I'm glad that the cyberpunk genre got a little bit of love. On the other hand, I kind of wish it didn't, because then we wouldn't have had what happened happen. Yeah,
I
5
wish
years
it had
of
more
Keanu motion
time.
capture. Yeah. Yeah, the fact that the higher ups basically cut I think it was like 2.5 years off of the development time just so that they could release it in 2020 that was their biggest mistake. Like,
Yeah.
bar none.
I dislike
Crunch
how
time
much
on
the
any
story
game.
was based the way it did.
Yeah. Yeah, like if I remember correctly, I think they said that their original plans for it was supposed to have like proper RPG, like branching endings, pathways.
It went
and
from
everything
to
and stuff.
linear.
Yeah, and then because 2.5 years of dev time got cut off, they were just like, well, here's a single storyline that has endings. And oh,
Thank you for the
yeah,
follow.
that hurt.
Welcome to the comfy moonlit tundra.
Hey, welcome to the Tundra. Yeah, yeah. Cyberpunk was just a sad incident in gaming history.
Yeah,
I feel like.
it's pretty well gone the same way as No Man's Sky did, because I saw Sephi mention it earlier.
Yeah, observer, that's like asking if you want sprinkles with or without color on the sprinkles.
Yeah.
Hey, don't be dissing white sprinkles. They taste just as good, I promise, and they're cheaper.
Cheaper.
They are. You can get a package
Strangely,
for like 20 cents cheaper.
I am dicing the lack of choice.
Yeah. Yeah, I really wish they had gotten to do what they actually wanted to do with Cyberpunk, but
Yeah. No Man's Sky got a redemption story, yeah, and Cyberpunk kind of did, but not quite to the extent that
yeah.
No Man's Sky did.
Like they've fixed up a lot of the stuff that was plaguing it like on launch, but they never really like brought it to where it should have been.
To
like,
what it should have been, yeah.
Yeah, which is sad because it could have been just absolutely stunning, and
Yeah.
instead we got something after like basically 3 years of like fixing time. We got something it's okay.
It's functional,
It's
yeah.
okay. Yeah, it's functional most of the time.
Yeah. And also D-Class, yes, I know I'm talking
It
fractions
just
of a penny.
works.
I just don't like spending money.
Yeah, it just works. Just works.
It just works.
I'm now imagining Bethesda trying to do like their own equivalent of an EDF game with like hordes of enemies and stuff, and I shudder to think of what that would look like. That would be...
I'm excited for next Elder Scrolls but scared at the same time.
Yeah, I get that. I have like a
Skyrim.
tentative hope.
It's just
Tentative hope.
then before it's just
Skyrim
Skyrim
2.
17, like HD super remaster.
God, could you imagine? Could you imagine if they like between now and the
Fallout
actual
New
release
Vegas 2 Electric
of,
Boogaloo.
the actual release of Elder Scrolls 6, they just re-release Skyrim again?
Didn't they literally already do that? I'm pretty sure they re-released Skyrim within like the last year or so.
Yeah, I think last year they did. I would honestly love to see a Fallout New Vegas 2, but
Yeah, Fallout New Vegas 2 would have a pretty good chance of doing well.
It's not happening.
oh yeah.
It's not.
Oh, yeah,
it's
no.
definitely not happening, but it's
no,
nice
it'll
to
never happen,
think.
but- Yeah, we can dream. We can dream. Looks at attempts at modding Fallout New Vegas.
New game engine, copium, 100% copium.
Yeah. Bethesda will still be using the same game engine 30 years from now.
That is pure copium.
They will
Like,
not. They will not use a new engine until somebody pries their engine away from their studio.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure we'll be at the point where we can do things
Bethesda
like
engine
SAO
will
and
retire when Todd
Overlord.
does.
Yeah.
Just full dive.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure they'll still be attempting to use their current engine when we have that kind of technical capability. Which, oh man.
I wonder what the chances
Actually,
are.
I think they're using Unreal Engine for their space game.
Oh, or that's what I was about to say. I was gonna say I wonder if they're going to use the same engine for Starfield that they used for Skyrim, because I was gonna say if they do,
Heh.
ooh,
No.
that game is gonna be broken.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure they
It's
wouldn't have
going
made
to
it
be a
past,
mess.
like, basic testing if they were still using that engine for that. I'm pretty sure you'd open the door to your ship and the game would just implode.
You open the door to the ship and it just spits you through the ground. Is it really
Seamless
mean
transitions.
Yeah, seamless transition.
Dice asterisk.
Yeah. Yeah, SAO Abridged is a treasure.
I saw like 3 episodes of it, and then they didn't upload anything for several months, and I just completely forgot that it existed.
Yeah, they upload stuff like once a year, basically, but those once a year uploads are...
Yeah, they're quality. It's a quality over
yeah.
quantity thing.
Yeah.
Also, Fallout series is on hiatus.
After 76, I'm not surprised. Gotta be honest.
Fallout 76 and Fallout 4.
Yeah. The Fallout 4 was kind of like
They
a
were both
slope.
meh.
Yeah. Fallout 4 was like a start on the downhill slope, and then Fallout 76 was like the slope was going okay. It was maybe potentially thinking of leveling out, and then just immediately did a 90-degree straight into a cliff.
Fallout 4 was trying to be mainstream just like Skyrim.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever I don't think I ever actually finished a playthrough of Fallout 4. I just couldn't bring myself to. I would just go do random nonsense.
Skyrim's
in
mainstream was pure
the
luck.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skyrim got super
I'm sorry,
lucky
but
to,
it was.
to hit the wave the way that it did.
Yeah. I remember looking at Oblivion when that came out and being like, maybe, and then never touching it, and then Skyrim came out.
It literally hit the wave perfectly.
Even on release, for as janky as Skyrim was, it was still an interesting time. I wouldn't necessarily say fun, because there were definitely times where it wasn't, but it was interesting.
Yeah, it was unique.
Yeah.
At the time, at least. It is no longer unique.
Oh yeah, no. Definitely
Hold
not.
on.
Oh yeah, the enemy redesigns in Fallout 4 are pretty solid. Like, the redesigns are good, but the actual, like, story / gameplay of 4 itself was...
Oblivion with the cat PNG.
Yeah. Oh, man. Kit. Where was it that I first saw info about Oblivion when it was coming out? I think it was a Game Informer magazine.
That just dated you. More than anything else we've said in this stream.
Look.
Game Informer magazine.
Yeah. The whole bin, I know.
From the makers of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I've got to tell the museum keeper to dust me off later. starting to collect a little bit.
Get the little Tin Man's oil can.
Yeah. Yeah, the little cleaning cloth and the buffer pad.
Oh, you breaking out the buffer pad? We getting fancy with it, huh?
Yeah. Hey, you never know. You always gotta look your best.
Software wants a real heart.
One day I'll figure out how to extract one from one of my mortal enemies and keep it in functioning condition. But I haven't figured that out yet. I'm working on it.
OBS wants a heart. Yours will do nicely.
Yeah.
I don't recall the death claws being super goofy looking in the games before 4. Maybe it's just been so long since I've seen them though.
They were kind of goofy looking. Like New Vegas, they weren't too bad, but I think 3 and earlier they were kind of a little goofy. Like for the time, they were kind of.
They were goofy in
but...
Fallout 4.
I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna look it up.
Bootleg dragon looking.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. First result: Deathclaw Fallout 3 versus 4. But oh well, no, this is just a Reddit post. That doesn't help me.
Yeah, Reddit never helps anything. Run quickly. Get away from there while you can. I still have yet to actually use Reddit for anything.
Hey Red, you wanna be a Reddit mod?
No.
Good. That's the correct answer.
If you'd said yes, I would have to Mortal Kombat you.
I would have
They'll
let
never
you.
have a Reddit mod. Or Reddit thing.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called.
Like,
My karma is 0.
I use Reddit on occasion. I would never be a mod for there because I have seen the kind of people that require moderation on Reddit.
I have only heard of the horror stories of that place, and it is why I have never opened the browser for it once. Because it's like, okay, sure, there might be interesting like conversational topics or information that could be found there. I'm not going to try and find it.
I almost uninstalled Reddit memes because I never used like the Reddit app or anything.
Everything on Reddit is for starting to become.
Yeah, I used the sync app, and then the dude who like made that app just went completely radio silent for like 10 months and stopped updating the app and it stopped working. And I was like, I guess I'm done using Reddit. And then the dude just randomly came back and was like, yeah, sorry, by the way, I got married.
Yeah, that would explain a disappearance.
That means he can't be on Reddit anymore.
Correct. He is no longer allowed.
Yeah. Yeah, that was his grand plan. He went and
Reddit passed revoked.
So that they couldn't drag him back anymore. Oh man.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. And oh yeah, even.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's interesting.
You're talking about what is it? Lightmatica, I think. Samurai.
I got a laptop to bring to the hospital during my bone marrow transplant procedure.
Woo!
Let's go. No streaming on hospital Wi-Fi.
Yeah. A burb will not lose
OMG Red, stop.
Let's go.
I know how to take a break.
I know, I'm just being mean.
Copium asterisk.
Don't worry, I'm going to be talking to her daily to ensure.
Yep. Yeah, I will. If I at any point see a notification that says Burb has gone live, I will have to put a stop to it. I will forcibly use my software powers to decimate their Wi-Fi to prevent it.
Software dies.
Indeed.
Observer just his face just shows up on your screen and says no.
No. You go to open OBS and it's just me. It just says no and it closes.
It's just Observer just wagging a finger at you.
No. Like the scene from what is it? The first Jurassic Park when they enter the incorrect password and it just goes no.
You're all backers.
That we may be, but we're your dysfunctional bakas.
Yes. We're all bakas, and yet you keep us around.
Yep. I mean, she has to have something to entertain herself with, right?
True.
Yeah.
Well, all of a sudden, there's a kitty cat.
That is true.
Yep. I know what I'm here for.
Cat bites his cords.
No. Let's not go down that. I already had to spend $400 replacing my headset.
On a side note to that, $400 on a headset?
Yes, I said the previous headset I had for like 6 years, and it was somewhere between $80 and $100. I don't recall exactly how much it is. And I got a new headset, or I went to go buy a new headset, and I was like, I don't want to have to buy a new headset for like 10 plus years. So I'm gonna get a good one. So I got a good one. It's a good headset. Very crisp sound, and the microphone isn't bad. Only one issue, my computer does not recognize that it has a microphone.
Oh, no.
Like, the only way I can get it to recognize any sound is if I turn on the stereo
Audio
mix.
quality talk, yes.
Yeah, I know, I'm a nerd, Vess. If I turn on the stereo mix input, it will pick up sound, but only sound being played through the speaker. So it still will not recognize my voice, and instead will just play back whatever sounds it's hearing through the speakers.
Oh, God. Audio. Truly the forever terror.
I'm saying it's funny because I think it would be funny to put a mic on my throne.
Hey yo, Mike Fund win.
Yeah, Mike Fun to win. I still advocate for doing it one day on a simple stream, unmuting just once, slamming your desk with something random, and then muting again and never addressing it. And that's the only thing it ever gets used for.
I will just borrow a trumpet. And do the skeleton meme.
Even better.
Just the dude.
And that day will be marked in history.
The day the birdie dooted.
Yes. It will be a glorious day, marked for generations.
Yeah, like that.
This is, in fact, an option. Possibly. I don't know. I'm not really entirely sure how Throne works.
They only sell G Fuel on Throne. Sag.
Cringe.
This is truly the greatest of travesties.
Wow. I need to just go ahead and order more gamer subs. While we've got me thinking about it. No, I do not want the gamer subs waifu cup. Thank you, I'm good.
Yeah, I got the Russian Badger one while it was around.
The shaker cup.
Yeah. I didn't have one, and it was like, I do need a
Red, if I had a waifu cup, would you buy it?
Yes, because I know that I would not have to answer as many weird questions with a cup that you would sell.
This is true. This is very true.
Because I can almost 100% guarantee you would
Yeah,
not be
because
posed up
I'm
the way
fat.
some of these girls are.
Yeah. It's why I got the Russian Badger
I
one,
can be
'cause it's like
cute.
answering questions or just telling them, hey, look, it's a T-Rex.
Note she said that she can be cute. Incorrect. You are cute.
Yeah, there's no can.
There's
no
a
turning it
distinction there.
I'm adorable. There.
This is true. All right, Clippers, I know you're out there somewhere. We've got it. Right there. What's the timestamp? 1:10, 1 minute, or 1 hour, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Should be right around there somewhere for you people.
Should be roughly around the 1 hour, 9 minute, and 55 second mark.
Yeah, somewhere right in there.
At PROXY_XX, why do you bully me?
It's not bullying. He's just pointing out how aerodynamic you are.
Indeed.
I know
It's
I'm
an
flat.
important feature of birds. Now, the real question is, does that make you yeetable?
Yes.
This is good to know.
100%.
This is good to know.
That makes me wonder.
I shall
If you
create.
threw her, would she glide like a glider monkey?
This is a good
I am
question.
ready for Tomro kinda.
Kinda.
Red, why must you bully?
No. Skip that. Skip that. Only kind of ready.
Now, see, the thing we have to do, what we have to do for today is we have to tire her out so much that she gets a perfect.
Yeah, I
amount of
don't
rest
think
for her.
anyone can be ready for like 4 plusives.
Yeah.
Fair
it's
enough. I've never
difficult.
had one, so I can't really judge.
Yeah. That stuff's. They're not horrible, but they're not great. But when you have multiple of them, then it just becomes obnoxious.
Doesn't this one? I think this one is supposed to taste like Baja Blast.
Which one?
Blowhole Blast. I think I've heard people say it's supposed to taste like Baja Blast.
I don't know what Baja Blast tastes like, but it's mango, coconut, passion fruit, if that helps.
Baja Blast tastes like Baja Blast, and I literally cannot explain it any other way than that.
Fair enough. Yeah, I've been consistently mixing that one and the black tea passion fruit one because then it's just mango, coconut, passion fruit tea, which nice.
Nice.
But yeah, yeah, you'll do fine, Ves. I'm sure. Honestly, probably the first week or so, and it's probably going to be the worst week because then that's going to be the week where you're just getting used to everything while you're there.
I'll have 1 for banana bag, 1 for saline, 1 for chemo, and 1 for my anti-everything mix. Antifungal, biotic and viral.
I don't think I know what a banana bag is.
It's I'm trying to think of the proper way to describe it.
It's like saline but with nutrients.
Yeah, that works. That covers it. I do sometimes hate my brain where I'm just like, I know what this is. I can explain this. And then my brain goes into writer mode and it's like, all right, how do we explain this correctly in the most like enunciated way possible? And it's like,
I already know I'm
stop.
going to be exhausted.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that is going to be a very tiring.
I've heard the chemo is the
process.
worst.
I don't have any personal experience with that, so I can't really say for certain, but I'm sure it probably is. I mean, it's it's chemo.
Yeah.
I feel like that would just be exhausting in and of itself.
Like I've said before, I haven't personally had chemo, but I have had a very close family member that went through chemo. It was not a fantastic time. Didn't go horrible or anything, but it was noticeable.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for the best.
Ye. As are we all. Must have best time, best conditions for best bird.
Shut up, Red.
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
You have been told. She has spoken.
I don't think so, Proxy. Or they don't want to use an alternative.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There's certain things that can be done alternatively, but yeah,
They are using
kinda
the
like,
chemo to get rid of prior bone marrow to give donor bone marrow.
they must purge the existing to replace it.
Yeah.
It's such a weird process. It's like, it's fascinating.
There are
that they do
fancy
it,
terms,
just
but I don't
weird.
remember them.
Nobody remembers medical terms. Even the medical people don't. That's why they have charts.
Yeah.
The Reaper on the beat.
Thank you for the second month sub, Sefime.
A little bit delayed for you, Sephi.
Just a little bit. Yeah. Just.
Your name is now Sefime, not Mick.
It would seem so.
Assigned meh by
Thanks.
TTS.
I will never stop loving TTS in the way it pronounces things.
Mm.
It's beautiful.
Yep. Cutting up a little bit.
Going to take a moment to talk about my Patreon. Exclamation mark Patreon. Bruh, I know your command.
Did the bot die?
Is it dead?
Hang on.
Do we have to go resurrect it?
Let me try.
Yeah. I hereby invoke my software necromancy powers. Function.
Bruh.
If that doesn't work, nothing can bring it back.
I love when integration things just die randomly.
Oh yeah.
Whatever.
The joys of the joys of Twitch integrations.
Down
Yeah.
below there is a Patreon link.
Yeah.
Or they're in chat, thank you Sam.
Yeah, go down there to the link or the chat one and toss the funny money at Best Bird, because she deserves it.
Every 3 months there will now be 2 wallpapers instead of 1. Along with game votes.
And I can, in fact, vouch. Those wallpapers are pretty snazzy.
They are, in fact, snazzy.
Samurai added Twitch
Punny
and cheer
money.
Dex 2. I only have my 2 cents to give, but it's still a punny money. 3.
Next set are going to be spring/summer themed.
Ooh, bog.
Thank you for the bitties, Sam.
Sam gave their 2 cents. They'll never be able to chime in on a conversation again now.
Shame. They're gone forever.
Yep. Proxy, why? Why would you do that?
Expand.
I'm now just imagining like a CCTV layout of just wallpaper.
Just different wallpapers of Vez.
Yeah. Oh man.
You know the best part about working with a good artists. You give them a few FPICs and they work on the art and it comes out great.
Yeah, that is always nice.
It is.
Each with one wallpaper. The strangest part about that, like, potential idea is, like, it wouldn't even be the
Proxy is
weirdest
building
thing.
a monitor egg.
Yeah, it wouldn't. Like I said, it wouldn't even be the weirdest thing I've seen because I have seen people like some people's Twitch setups where they have like 6 monitors, and I'm just like, huh. Huh.
I don't understand how people have the space for that.
I have
Like,
2 monitors.
I have 3 monitors on my desk, and like
I was going to get a third possibly.
I struggle to like set them up in a way that doesn't look weird.
Yeah.
Also,
like-
Sephi, that is wrong. Puns are not the highest form of humor.
Me not being able to fly is the best form of humor.
Hey, don't worry, I'm working about that. I'm working on that. And now that I know that you're yeetable, I'm working on the bird trebuchet. So, we're getting there. We're
Exclamation mark
expand
merch.
brain.
Oh, that bot's working.
Yeah, that one works.
Why is Patreon not working?
It's hard to say.
The command got yeeted at some point.
I promise I did not do it. I know I yeet things, but it wasn't me this time. I think.
Possibly. Probably not.
I may or may not have forgotten. It is rather hollow up here. You know. That's why we have the notepad.
I need to start keeping a better notepad.
It has a front and back design.
Yee.
Bog. Now you can be cute on both sides.
Indeed.
Shut. Subs get a slight discount.
Yee. If Red is in fact right. Burb be cute. Burb merch, also cute. For a low fee, you too can be Burb cute.
Burb cute, the step up from regular cute.
Yes. It's the ascendant form, as some might say.
Tier 1 subs get 10% off, Tier 2 subs get 15% off, and Tier 3 subs get 20% off.
We like them percentiles.
To be good.
Yeah. It's all about the
How much even is a Tier 3 sub?
A lot. I think I want to. It's. Is it $25?
$25. That's the price of one of my shirts.
Yeah. Howdy, Mr. Lone Star.
Hey. Funny time.
Hey Lone Star. I'm still waiting to see who will be my first Tier 2 and Tier 3 sub.
Clicks manage sub button.
Who will get to it first? Let the race begin.
No,
Oops, did I do that?
Come on now, no fair. I'm saving money.
Software.
Funny money gremlin noises.
Thank you for the 5 gifted
Disposable
Tier
income
1
go
subs.
Money for the best burbs army. We shall rise. And the best burbs military shall defeat her enemies with cuteness.
They just want to use the emotes,
Nah,
which were made by Milia.
this is true. Millia does do great work.
The emotes are
Which
very
I may
good.
have do more emotes.
Milia made those two.
The animated ones. Milia only did the animated emotes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okomi did the non-animated ones.
We have, as they say, nothing but absolute bangers for emotes.
I'm getting sleepy.
They do not miss. Oh, sleepy birdie time.
Oh, oh. And the eepiest
Thank
bird.
you all who made it to stream. Sorry it was short.
Our EP
No
little
worries.
birdie.
Yeah. Yeah, get as much rest as you can, because you're gonna want it.
I will see you all in hopefully only 30 days.
Yeah.
Here's hoping.
Yeah.
See you all later, everybody.
Yeah, have a good one,
I
everybody.
will be active in my Discord.
Take care.
Exclamation mark Discord. See you all later. Have a great day/night.
Indeed.